Cellulitis. Last video I made, ignore the cleaning stuff. I'm trying to clean my kitchen. Sorry. The last video I made for you guys was about the Cellucor HD, Super HD, the strawberry lemonade powder. I know I said in the last video I would come and I would talk to you. I believe I said in a week. I actually decided, and I know I should have told you, but I actually decided to wait a week and a half to talk about it. The reason for that, why I waited an extra week and a half, so a total of like 2.5 weeks to make this video, I wanted to see if I would lose weight without being on this versus being on this. Now, I think the last time I made the video, I believe I said I weighed like 173, 174. And I actually weighed myself the next day, and it was 175. So actually, after I made the video, I weighed 175. And so now I came back, and I decided after a week, I stopped using it, and I got on scale, and I weighed 175. Now, I decided, that's the reason why I decided to wait a week and a half to make this video. I decided to stop using this. I used it as directed, like I told you I would. I promised I did. I stopped using it for a week and a half, and then I weighed myself again. I actually weighed myself yesterday, and I weighed 170. And I have been going to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, typically about 45 minutes to an hour. I do weight training every day, but never the same muscle group. Sometimes I do arms, like triceps, biceps, things like that. Then upper body, like together, and then the next day maybe I'll do legs and abs. But I do cardio for another 15 minutes. So I do cardio every day. Usually it's the elliptical, but I'm trying to find different things to do because I know the elliptical, you shouldn't do it every day, even though it's a great calorie burner. Truthfully, really the only big thing about Cellucor HD, other than the fact that it tasted good, it did nothing for me. Now again, like I said, I'm a black female, 25 years old, so it's very possible that maybe this just wasn't made for me, because I know our body chemistries are all different. But when I stopped using it, I did lose weight. When I was using it, I actually put on, I think, like 2 pounds. But I thought maybe that was because my trainer told me that when you start, when you build muscle, it doesn't burn the fat right away, so you might put on some weight. But I don't think this was the case. I think this, I'm going to say this was the reason why I gained weight. I changed my diet somewhat. I'm trying to like phase things out. So I haven't had pop in about a month and a half, 2 months. I don't really eat out anymore. I think the last time I had a steak was at the end of June. I usually eat steel cut oats in the morning with blueberries. Then at lunch, just like chicken, like maybe on the stove top with some vegetables. And at night, I eat like fish, like salmon and broccoli. And with this, I still didn't really see a difference. But when I actually started paying more attention to supplements and things like that, doing more research and talking to my trainer, she actually suggested us not do supplements and things like that. And like I said, this supplement did not work for me. It might have worked for other people. Look at other videos. I could very much be wrong. Like I said in my last video, I'm not a personal trainer. I did not go to school to be a personal trainer. I'm not a health and fitness person. I'm just someone who's trying to lose weight and trying to find things that work for me. And hopefully in doing this, I'm trying to aid my own weight loss journey and maybe help somebody with theirs. I don't want you guys to waste your money, especially if you don't need it. I happen to be blessed enough to have means to be able to pay for it. Because through my parents and the career that I have, I can pay for certain stuff like this every once in a blue moon. Now, I did mention in my last video something about chest pains. I don't think the chest pains was this. I think I actually pulled a muscle on one of the machines, and it wasn't with my trainer. She told me not to go to a certain weight, and I did it anyway because I felt the weight she left me at wasn't enough. And I think I just pulled like a muscle like in my back. So like, I'll show you. Like right here, this muscle, it hurt all the way from like my back all the way up to my shoulder blade whenever I breathed in or anything like that. And I think that's what it was. As soon as the stress went away in that muscle, the breathing pains and the chest pains went away too. So it wasn't this. So if you think that it wasn't this, just know that much. So I decided I'm actually going to try not doing any supplements unless someone wants me to. I did do another one that I started trying for this. It's a protein shake. I'll go get it for you, and I'll show it to you. I did try starting using this. I know I have a label for the Cellucor on this, but whatever. And I'm gonna make a separate video about this. So I did want you to know that I am gonna have a video coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday with some review of this and my experience with this for women. And I'll let you know about that. But back to the Cellucor, because that's what we're talking about. Just know, for me, it did nothing. If you still want to try it, you can. But if you're asking would I personally recommend it as a female, the answer is no. And I know a lot of guys, they burn fat and lose weight and build muscle more than we do because that's just how their body mass is. And for women, it's just not the same for us. And it's harder for us to lose weight and put on muscle. And so I know a lot of women, especially the ladies I know that I work with, whether they're around my age or not, always want to try the latest thing. That's why I'm doing this, so that women out there don't have to waste their money if they don't need to. So if you have any questions for me, comment below, like, subscribe to my channel. Again, I do baking stuff every once in a while too, so I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do reviews of weight loss products as well as maybe make some cakes and desserts and things like that. Bye.